Hello and welcome to Yansplaining. My name is Stencil Artist Yan and I'm the host. My co-host is Peephole Circus. Hello, Peephole Circus.
Hello.
I thought, as we covered different things, Australia, this time I thought we would try the moon.
The moon. All right.
The moon. Not like out of that Command and Conquer bit with the guy who's from... Oh, I've forgotten the guy's name. You know, when he goes to the moon,
I've
the
got no
Russian...
idea what you're talking about.
It's from a computer game. It's from, I'm sure it's Command and Conquer, and it's the Soviets go to the moon.
I thought that was Elon Musk to the moon with his Dogecoin, wasn't it?
It was. Maybe that's why the Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos, wanted to go in space. He thought he's actually taken it to the moon.
I don't believe in the moon anyway. I bet Australia's on the moon.
Well, strangely, there is a fact in here which I was thinking, you know what, this sounds a bit dodge. But my good friend, I don't actually know him, but I'll say my good friend Robert Massey, who's the Deputy Executive Director of the Royal Astronomical Society, he said that the moon began with an explosive collision between proto-Earth, so not the Earth that we're on now, an early stage Earth. Sounds a bit like the Matrix.
Prototype?
I don't know.
Go on, not making any sense so far yet.
I was going to say, this is what I mean. I knew I wasn't going to persuade you about the moon on this one. So there was the proto-Earth, which I'm guessing is the prototype, and then an object labelled Theia, Theia, about the same size as Mars. And
I thought he'd forgotten the name of it. You just said the, and you were about to say it.
No, Theia, I would say that's called. I love the way they've labelled it. They haven't called it, they've labelled it. And that was the size of the Mars, and both objects collided into each other, and the moon is actually made from material from the Earth's crust.
Cheese, allegedly. Melted cheese.
You don't think that's where the moon is made of cheese comes from, do you? From a pizza.
The pepperoni pizza, it looks like a moon, doesn't it? When the moon hits the sky like a big pizza. That's a fake moon.
That's the proto-Earth. So I want to know what happened to proto-Earth. It was the early stage Earth.
Let's not even go there. I bet it's round even.
Well, it says here the collision believed to have happened 4.5 billion years ago.
Where is his proof?
This is the thing. Oh yeah, it happened all this time ago. Well, how do you? There's no record at all of any of this ever happening.
Let's just say aliens.
Aliens, yeah. Well, is that where the spark of life came from to the planet? So are we all aliens?
No, we're humans, damn it. Stop it.
Yeah, do you have to think about that? You're like, am I? No. So we are not the lizard people. Not yet, anyway.
Not all of us.
No, there's still time. There's still time for the rebellion. Also, Robert says that the moon used to be much bigger. Look much bigger anyway.
Again, how does he know that? It could be growing for all we know. The Earth is growing because of all bits land on it. Like like a chewing gum on the floor. But
it just rolls around collecting stuff up.
Earth will be covered in hair by 2030.
Down the back of the sofa. Have a 10p stuck in it.
What's to say the moon isn't growing? You see bits of, I know it's fake illusion, but pretend the moon is real. You see these fake kind of impact craters that makes the moon bigger. It's growing, if anything. Fucking liar.
Well, he's only the deputy director. He's not the full. He's not Albert Wesker from the Umbrella Corporation. We've got his junior. Well, allegedly they've done computer simulations.
It's always the simulations, isn't it? Always. Yeah. It can make them do anything they want.
Well, yeah, because you put in what you want it to do.
Like, this is my result. It ain't anything.
I want to say this. Yeah. So they're saying that the moon would have been 12 to 19 times larger than it is today when it was closer. They don't say why it's got further away.
Are they doing that thing, aren't they? Closer, bigger. They don't understand. Yeah. Ridiculous.
I just can't believe that it was 12 to 19 times larger in the sky. It would be the sky. It would be like that bit out of Star Wars when Death Star enters the Yavin's orbit.
It would, yeah.
Maybe that's where they got that idea from.
The new start.
I think you'll like this one. That moon dust smells like gunpowder.
But they smelt it through their astronaut helmets. What are they sniffing in there? They had moon dust. I'm doing the quote thing with my fingers, but you can't see me. Moon dust, yeah. We've all called it that, haven't we?
Yeah, the old moon dust.
What does it smell like?
Well, gunpowder, allegedly.
Again, it's the exact kind of person sniffing moon dust would know what gunpowder smells like. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they say an astronaut from the Apollo 17 mission, and his name is Harrison Jack Schmitt.
I
They're
don't know
not
about that,
helping
but
things, are they?
no. And with this moon dust, that's what that's why they called him Buzz Aldrin.
Maybe that's why they thought the moon had got bigger.
Yeah.
They were actually watching Star Wars and they thought it was a documentary.
They're just tripping balls back on Earth.
That's no moon. Ooh. Yes, and it says here that when they landed, it clogged all the vents up, and then it got into the vents. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure you should really have vents out to space, but they say so. You always see the same side of the moon.
Exactly. Weirder.
It is strange.
It's like the Mona Lisa of moons, isn't it? Where it follows your eyes.
It says here it's because it rotates at exactly the same rotation as we do.
It's easier to explain that it's not. It's a watchtower station to watch us all, because the moon is hollow. You know that.
Well, to be honest, nobody's ever drilled down, so it could be made out of fiberglass.
I heard. I think it was Buzz Aldrin said that when he landed, it rang like a bell.
Is that when he was stoned on his moon dust?
Exactly.
It says here the moon rotates around its axis, but because the rotation lasts about 27 days, roughly the same time as 27.3 days that the moon takes to orbit around the Earth. So we've only ever seen one side, and we've never seen the other side until we sent rockets up.
You can only see it from like one side of the Earth. Where's your proof? You're on one side of the Earth. You can't nip around the other side. It'd be the next day, and then you'd see it. Oh, look, it's in the same place.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
It says here the far side is far more cratered and rugged, with a thicker crust and less evidence of volcanic activity.
How do they know?
Well,
again, where's the proof? Show me a picture.
Well, I don't know. I would show you, but this is kind of like a non-visual. This is a podcast. You can imagine it, I guess.
I can imagine dinosaurs on the other side too.
Well, strangely, you say about dinosaurs. They haven't found dinosaurs, but they have discovered moon water.
Moon water. They tried drinking it?
India's Chandrayaan #1 mission discovered water close to the poles of the moon, and if they get 1 cubic meter of soil, you can extract 1 litre.
You go all that way, you'd expect Sprite or something, wouldn't you?
Well, at least it to be
Dr.
fizzy,
Pepper.
wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Dr.
exactly.
Pepper. They haven't even got Coke Zero. They haven't even got Panda Cola. I'm going slightly off topic talking about Panda Cola. This is actually tying in 2 things that I think are going to annoy you into one. A lunar eclipse saved Christopher Columbus.
How? That's what the Indians said. So, then our Indians down, same thing.
The Incas.
Yeah.
Was it the Incas?
Councillors.
Allegedly, there was a lunar eclipse and it saved Christopher Columbus from starvation.
Right, yeah, at the moon, because it's made out of cheese.
Well, he showed up on an island near Jamaica, and the Arawak Indians, which were on the island...
The what?
Arawak, Arawak.
I call them the Whack tribe.
The Whack tribe, Whack. He showed up, and he was like, look at me. I've made it go dark. That's how great I am. And he scared them all off.
It was that easy.
Yeah.
It's no wonder they got took over, let's be honest.
Well, I think they would have seen something like that before and not just some random guy stepping off. Surely the biggest surprise would be seeing this humongous wooden boat.
Yeah. If they had a bit of foresight and watched Apocalypto, that would have saved them.
Well, yeah. Yeah, or the Carry On film, Carry On Columbus.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if it was Columbus Day when he went there and they were like, it's Columbus Day, we already know about you.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you just sailed in a great big circle, you're back at Spain again. Spain? Portugal? I wonder if that ever happened. Come to like Ibiza or something and you're like, we've gone badly wrong here.
It wouldn't go down well at customs, would it?
What, come back? And they'd be like, why have you come back? And it'd be, well, we'd left the international waters, so we've got our cigarettes and booze, and we've come back again now.
Booze and fags. That's all they need.
Well, saying that, he did go to America, which is where tobacco was, I was going to say invented, but grown. So he did actually go for fags. Cigarettes, I apologise for YouTube.
Makes sense.
Well, yeah. So, lastly, once again, on these things, this guy's saying that we will be having lunar bases shortly.
Lunar bases. Right. We haven't put a fucking man up there for like 20, 30 years. And now we're building bases. I'd like to see it.
This seems very optimistic. NASA is hoping to return astronauts to the moon by late 2020s.
I'd like him to have a moon moon base and everything's going good, and they decide to open it, and they have a special shuttle go up with like a president, and the doors open, and it's the Challenger crew inside alive. Wouldn't that be great? What's the odds of that happening?
2 to 1, I would say.
Yeah,
it's got to be quite close, surely.
It's bound to happen. They're all inside there anyway, inside the Hollow Earth, observing us like mice
in the theme park.
But they're all inside. It's a great time in there. Got loads of cheese,
cheese, strippers, and booze.
Yeah, and moon dust.
And moon dust. Yeah,
Buzz Aldrin's there right now. God rest his soul.
So, for some reason, these people think that there's going to improve the search for organic material.
They found a bit of water. Let's not go. Let's not go mad, guys. They're thinking, put a fucking fern over here.
A rubber plant there in the corner.
Yeah, there's some fish. They put fish in the water. That's the first thing I would have done. A couple of piranhas.
And they just float away into space. Piranhas in space.
Imagine that. So the next people doing the moonwalk, Michael Jackson's up there right now, eating fish.
Wandering around, and suddenly this piranha just comes out of nowhere onto the side of your head.
Sets his hair on fire out in space.
In space. Well, they got the moon water now, so that would be okay.
So they're building a space by when?
Late 2020s.
Oh, late. It's like you won't get it by the 2030. Late. It's not going to be early 2020s. Late, like 9 years. They've got 9 years.
Got 9 years. We can't even at the minute travel to the moon. Nobody's been. When was the last time they went to the moon? The 70s?
I don't know. They were up there sniffing for gunpowder and fags.
Yeah, so I don't quite know how they're going to do this, but they say, and also randomly, they've just thrown in this fact at the end. The moon's surface area is only as big as Europe and Africa combined.
Europe and Africa combined?
Yeah.
So if we scraped up them places and made a ball out of them, it'd be the size of the moon?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
I think we should do it. It's a good idea.
It's worth a try, isn't it? But thank you very much, Peephole Circus. Have you anything else to say?
Good night.
Good night. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell.